Happy New Year, guys! Happy New Year! I made a plan. Cause I always make a plan. Money doesn't change people. It shows a person's true colors. La dielana, guys. Why la dielana? Sa dielana. Instead, pamisana. And wonderfully made subscribers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, welcome, and I hope you do subscribe in order to join the beautifully and wonderfully made subscribers. Happy New Year, guys! Happy New Year, guys! This is the first Q&A I'm doing in a very long time, hey? It's like the first Q&A, like the first serious Q&A that I will be doing for you guys in the new year. You know, I thought, why not? As you guys know that I've been having problems with the camera. I still do have problems with the camera, but I made a plan. Because I always make a plan. I made a plan. Because I always make a plan. So basically, I told people to ask me questions, and I will be answering those questions in this Q&A. Now, the first question is, why did you start a YouTube channel? The reason why I started YouTube, so basically, let me tell you guys, the reason why I started YouTube was just the thing of like, let me give it a try, you know, at first. And the person who kind of made me have the thought of starting YouTube was Tato. So this other random day, she was like, why don't you start a YouTube channel? I'm like, it's not for me. And then I was like, it wouldn't hurt anyone if I, started YouTube, so I did. So the reason why I started YouTube was because I was giving it a try. But honestly, right now, I am so grateful and so thankful that I started my YouTube channel, because I've gotten to like see my growth through my channel. To me, it's like my personal diary whilst sharing it with the world, if I can say so, and like the experiences. In as much as I don't share like all my experiences, which I am working on, and I will definitely give you guys like me as a whole. But yeah, basically. Second question, who is your favorite YouTuber? Okay, guys, I have a couple of favorite YouTubers, but let's say my top, oh my goodness. Okay, my top two would definitely be Kamohelo Laka. It's definitely Laka, man. It's Kamohelo Laka. And the second YouTuber is OG Parley. And the reason why these people are my favorite YouTuber, like my two favorite YouTubers, Kamohelo inspires me in terms of editing, and like whenever I watch her vlogs, it makes me think. Like, it literally makes me think. Like, I don't know, how she gives me motivation to see things in a different perspective altogether, And then OG Parley is also like, it's just inspiration, man. Like, you see people 21, 22 being able to juggle academic life and personal life and content creation life, and also like, spiritual life. So OG Parley like inspires me in that category, I guess. And then third question, how would you describe yourself? How would I describe myself? I generally don't like describing myself. I feel like it's better if somebody says how I am. No, don't get me wrong. In terms of like, I don't know, man. I'd say, it's just an example. I'd say I'm kind, and then another person would say, she's not kind. I mean, I know myself, but like, it's better to like, I don't know if I'm making sense, but like, it's better if somebody else describes you to show another person the real you. I hope I'm making sense. But if I were to describe myself, I'd say I am kind, I am bubbly, but I'm also very shy. Yeah, that's how I'd describe myself. Those are the 3 questions. And then the 4th question, I think I'm gonna lose count. The 4th question is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years to come? Where do I see myself in the next 5 years to come? I see myself in UCT doing my 2nd year of medicine. Yeah, and like in terms of YouTube wise, I'll come and answer that later because there's other questions that like in the category of goals and stuff. But I definitely see myself done with matric, obviously, and like with flying colors. Okay, I tell you, A's and A stars type of flying colors. And yeah, doing my 2nd year in UCT, or I could go further, depending on, I don't know depending on what, but yeah man. The 5th question is, what thing can you not live without? One thing. Okay, thing. Not who can I not live without, because who I cannot live without is God. But what thing can I not live without? I can absolutely not live without food. Guys, I mean, like, make it make sense. How are you gonna live without food? Okay, personally, like, and get it, it's a thing. We're talking about a thing here. We're not talking about who. So a thing I cannot live without is food, and obviously like other things, but food. What thing do you most carry when leaving the house? I carry my phone most of the time when I leave the house. I think that is a very normal thing, if I may say. Somebody else asked, besides the camera, what challenges do you have while vlogging? Okay, besides the camera, well, the camera is a recent thing, but one thing that I struggle while vlogging, well, that I used to really struggle, is like when a person is looking at you while vlogging and it looks like you're crazy or something, holding the camera in like a wall or wherever you are. Yeah, but it's not a struggle, it's just, or it's not a challenge, but like it just feels awkward when somebody's watching you while vlogging. Even now, like sometimes when I do my intro or something, and then like my mom or my dad or my little sister or anyone really looks at me, it's like but challenges, I don't really have like deep challenges when it comes to me vlogging. If you were to go back, what would you say to Cholo? Okay, I'm just gonna go 2 years back. If I would go 2 years back to Cholofelo Naganyan, I'd say I'm proud of her, you know? Because, yeah, man, life ke botshelo guys. Botla o ira o utlwe nkare ha ke itse skopo se qhomme or something, but I'd actually say I'm very proud of her. Yeah. And then the next question is, what is your embarrassing recorded video e re sa itseng ka yona? I feel like the people who are here like from day one, I'd say my first vlog. It was very shaking, like I don't know, but like nah, it was. But other than that, I don't really have any embarrassing vlogs or any recorded videos that I've done, except the ones in my gallery which I take like randomly. But for YouTube, not really. And then out of 10, rate online classes. Okay, academic, like teaching wise, I'd rate it a 10. Boredom wise, as in like I get bored being at home, I'd rate it a good 2. But honestly speaking, since it's about learning and like, you know, I'd rate it a 10. It's really like boredom and stuff, but like you get used to such. And then what other questions do we have? Okay, the other question is, what are plans for 2024? My plans for 2024, guys, I want to get to 1K subbies plus, you know, and I know you guys can do that, so let's have a serious chat, guys. If you tell your friend and your other friend and their other friend, and everyone in here tells at least 3 or 2 people, we could actually get to 1K plus subscribers. So please do the most and tell people so that our mini family can grow, you know. But yeah, my goal for YouTube this year is to get to 1K plus subscribers, and I know we can do it. I know y'all can do it. Yeah, those are my plans for YouTube. I don't like sharing my plans. I like sharing them like after, you know, but like I'd say my top 3 is making sure that I pass and making sure that we get to 1K subscribers plus, and making sure that my relationship with God continues growing, and you know, my knowledge continues advancing in the spiritual, you know. Yeah. Next question, advice for beginners. Advice for a person who wants to start your YouTube channel: start. That is all I can say, because you can never know like your full potential if you just don't start. Like if you keep on thinking, will I do right, will I do wrong, will it go fine, will it not, you will never know. So my advice for beginners is that you should for people who want to start, just start, man. Literally start. Next question, what inspired you to start your YouTube channel? I think I already said that in the first question. What are your plans for 2024? I already answered that. Also was like plans for 2024 and what are your plans for 2024? So that is like one question. Another question is, does money change people? Money doesn't change people. It shows a person's true colors. That's what I can say. Money does not change people. I feel like people who don't have money are not themselves because they can't be themselves. not all people, but like people who usually change when they have money is because they couldn't act like that because they don't have money. So money doesn't change people, it shows a person's true colors. I see your true colors shining through. So yeah, that's my opinion. And then how do you feel about negative comments or haters on your channel? Baby, I don't have, okay, personally I don't know, but I don't think I have haters on my channel so far because I've never really gotten any negative comments or anything like that. So if you are a hater and you're watching my channel, thank you, but I don't know of any, honestly speaking, and I don't have negative comments. But you know, maybe as we grow, you know, obviously not everyone likes me and stuff, so for now I don't have any. What is your purpose for being a YouTuber? Now that is deep. What is my purpose for being a YouTuber? I need to go think about that, because obviously I have to make a change in somebody's life through YouTube. I cannot just, in as much as I'm living my life, but I feel like I should also be impacting other people's lives through this channel. So I'll think about it and like adjust this fully. I'm definitely gonna do a part 2. Do you hope to be very famous in the future? Obviously, if my family grows, I'm gonna be famous. But I still wanna be me, but like also like, yeah man, I don't like, it's not even a hope at this point, it is a given that obviously if my channel keeps growing I am going to be famous, but like I don't want to let fame get to my head. I still want to be myself. I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. Another question, how do you keep the spark alive in your friendships? Honestly speaking, I feel like if you look for sparks in any sort of relationship, then obviously at some point sparks also go ahead, and obviously if the spark finishes, then you're gonna want to leave whatever relationship you're having with anyone. So I'd just say, or my opinion is that just be yourself, man, and don't think about it too much, because obviously if you think about your friendship too much, you're gonna want to make things always exciting, whilst friendship doesn't always have to be exciting, or any other form of relationship doesn't always have to be exciting. It'll have its ups and downs and rivers and waves and caves, you know, but through it all, sorry, but through it all, just be yourself and be genuine, and don't leave the person who you're in that sort of relationship that you guys are having just because intention. You always have to have a spark in the relationship. But yeah, what is the worst skin product you've used? My darling, I don't have a worst skin product, a worst skin product, because I've never really been an experimenter. I don't experiment on my skin. I stick to, okay, khale ke berekisa Johnson & Johnson. Growing up, I used Johnson & Johnson, and I still use Johnson & Johnson today, but like facially, I use Nivea face wash. Yeah, in the blue container, and then like I also use the face mask, the 3-in-1 thingy. So I've never really experienced any bad skin care products. Next question. What are your most interesting experiences during traveling? Me, experiences. I'd say just having, I don't know, man, just having fun with the family and like being in the moment. It is what is interesting about traveling, you know, and also like capturing the moments and like, yeah, man, yeah. Next question. What do you think about this generation? Okay, what do I think about this generation that we are in, that I am part of? I feel like everyone I'm sorry. I feel like people just can't stand for themselves in our generation. I feel like everyone does what is trending. Like, okay, not everyone. Let's say 80% does everything that everyone is doing. And they don't realize that not being able to stand up for yourself, or not being able to say no, or not being able to make your own decisions basically is gonna cost you in future. In youth services, we were taught, in my church, I was taught in the youth services, I was taught to calculate the cost of your decisions now. Like, if you're gonna do something now, calculate in the next 20 years, where will I be with the decision I've made today? So I feel like a lot of people don't calculate the cost of the decisions they make, and that is what like just makes everything go down. But honestly speaking, I'd like everyone out there who's in the 20% to try and convince and pray for the people who aren't in the 20%, that Lord, be with your children. And you also should like be able to like show them the light and tell them that Father God, the word loves you, you know, because sometimes that's all a person needs to know, that they are loved, they are cared for, they are, you know. So yeah, man, our generation today just needs the Lord. Every generation just needs God, because yay, yo, what is the most common thing that us AMA 2000s have in common, and how is it going to affect the upcoming generation? Go dielana. La dielana, guys. Why la dielana? Why are you guys pulling each other in the wrong direction? If you don't know what hudielana means, it means you are Sehoa. Hudielana, guys. Sadielana. Instead, Pamisana, because eneli ranyana asiona. Guys, tlogelang go dielana tleng. Police are some belief. Like, it's not right. So I feel like that's what like 80% of AMA 2000 have, is hudielan, and it's gonna affect the upcoming generation, because they'll think that is the way of living, that is the way of doing things, whilst it is really not. So guys, and being honest, that was my last question. So yeah, I mean, thank you guys for watching till this far. I'll definitely do a part 2 if you guys did enjoy this one, and you guys can also tell me if I should do more, because I don't know sometimes, but I feel like today I was myself, because I usually like stress out and figure out, okay, will I speak simple, will I answer questions in a fine way, but today I feel calm, cool and collected. So I feel like I can do these more, but tell me how you guys feel about this Q&A and me speaking. I want to start a season of unapologetically being me. So in like the season of unapologetically being me, I'll just be speaking my mind out, and I don't know how to start it, but like I'll figure out a way. But I want to start a series of unapologetically being me on my channel. So if you guys loved this Q&A, please don't forget to like, comment, and most likely if you are new here, subscribe. And I hope you love me speaking. This is the longest time I've ever spoken on my channel. But anyways, thank you guys for watching till this far. I love you guys, and happy new year. Have a blessed year further, and yeah, enjoy this year with its ups and downs, because life will never be smooth. It will always have, so yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, as you can see, my nails, I'm still doing my nails, but like load shedding happened because what? But anyways, okay, let me stop talking too much. I love you guys so much, and I thank you for your support. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.